The Bully Girl Magazine podcast is your dog-eared audio destination, bookmarking the most compelling tales and insights from the vast canine universe. While we passionately dive in the world of bully breeds, dispelling myths, offering training tips, and discussing breed standards, our scope isn't limited. We cast our net wide to encompass a diverse range of dog breeds, ensuring no tale is left untold. Enhanced by expert interviews and inspiring stories, this podcast is a beacon for responsible ownership and breed education. It's where bully breed enthusiasts meet the broader dog-loving community, fostering unity, understanding, and shared joy in every bark and wag. So whether you're out walking your dog or listening at home, enjoy the show and keep coming back. Hi, I'm Lisa Davis. So glad you are listening or watching the Bully Girl Magazine podcast. Joining us today is James Veaux, the proud owner of Northern Lakota Bullies 605, a kennel located in the scenic region of Northern Lakota. James specializes in breeding American bullies and is excited to venture into French Bulldogs soon. James, welcome to the Bully Girl Magazine podcast.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. I see you have that cute little Frenchie. Oh my gosh. First of all, how old? What is his or her name? And people have got to see this dog.
Oh yeah, his name's Makbia. He's a blue and tan Frenchie. Makbia means cloud in Lakota in our language.
Yeah.
He looks like a cloud to me, but I was trying to figure out a name for him, but yeah, he's
beautiful. Say the name again.
Makbia means cloud in Lakota.
Cloud.
Like the clouds.
I thought you said he's a clown.
Yeah. It means cloud in Lakota. Makbia, yeah. He just turned one on the 19th last month.
Oh my gosh. Is he always so mellow?
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
I love the way he's just leaning on you and just looking up at you so adoringly. James, he is so beautiful. All right, so I always ask the guests the first two questions. The first one is, and it could be any of your dogs if you have more than one, does your dog do something funny, quirky, unusual that makes you laugh or smile?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We got Makbia here. He's quite the individual. He does a lot of, both my males, my other male, American Bully Peta, Baymax's son, both the males, they like to talk a lot. Like they'll talk to you, and whether they want attention or they've always they're trying to speak to you. They're pretty interesting. I like the males. Makbia, he's just he's a character. I'm never bored with him.
I bet. Now, will he sit like that for a long time? Like he just looks so chill and relaxed. He's not wiggling around. He's not trying to get away.
Usually he's just hanging around with me at the house. We've been keeping the dogs, the routine of just keeping them clean in the morning and feeding them twice a day and taking them out for exercise as much as we can. I have 4 sons at home, so I'm pretty busy at home.
I bet.
And like the things that my other dogs do, I got a Honey. She's my fawn micro bully, and her thing is the mirrors. Like she's a typical girl, but she really loves mirrors. She just has fun with herself up and down. I have a page on TikTok. I have a video of her playing with herself in the mirror. She really has fun with that. My other bully, she's a pocket. Her name's Tosha. Her thing is both the females are very playful. They're all playful, but the girls are really super playful. They like to play outside, and Tosha's thing is she likes to jump real high, and she'll just jump off of anything she can jump off of. And then her thing is to kick her legs out to the side whenever she jumps at her height, when she's jumping around.
Gosh. Okay, I got to see a video of that, James. That sounds absolutely
adorable. I actually do have a small video on my TikTok. She's doing that.
Okay, what's your TikTok?
Northern Lakota Bullies 605. And also have another side page, Northern Lakota Frenchies from Makbia. So just on starting them out.
Go ahead.
I started out with the Bullies first, and then I'm gonna graduate to these Frenchies. So.
Oh, nice. Now I notice you're rocking. Is that for her? Does she like that? I mean, does he like that?
Yeah, obviously he does.
He's like a baby. Oh my God, he's just so cute. Okay, so the next question is 2 parts. When did your love of dogs begin? And then when did your love of bully breeds in particular begin?
Oh man, I'm an only child, so I'm my mom's only son. So we had a few dogs when I was little. Those little popcorn dogs. They're little fuzzy white popcorn looking ones.
I've never heard of that.
I don't know the name of them, but
I don't either.
I've had different animals. I had a lot of cats when I was younger. When I got probably about 9, 10, I started seeing dog shows on TV, and I've always been amazed by that. By having a high quality dog, and I've seen a lot of bully. Around here, there's pit bulls. There's a pit bull tax around here. I don't know why, but the tribe here does a pit bull tax. But I have American bullies. I don't have to pay their tax.
Oh,
When I
okay.
registered the bullies in town, they were mentioning that our dogs are the safest dogs in town.
Yeah.
So my love for the breed just came as I got older.
Hmm.
I've always seen pit bulls. I've never even heard of American Bully, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty green to the area. But I enjoy the breeds. I enjoy the look,
Yeah.
um,
Me too.
and I've come to learn a lot with our kennel lady, Liz Gonzalez. She's been a super huge help.
Oh, good.
Um, yeah, I've started out with it was a purple ribbon bully. Um, a friend of mine has recently passed away, but he had a purple ribbon bully, and he mixed that bully with a pit bull, and
Mm.
they had this litter of dogs, and the kid's mom wanted one of the puppies, and he wanted like $500 for the dog, and that's when we kind of started the journey towards these ones.
Yeah.
Um, we've come acquire. Her name was Phoebe, and
Hmm.
we, we we had her for a little bit, and I've that's when I started learning about the American Bully breed. Um,
Nice.
um, the gentleman with the puppies introduced me to another gentleman. His name's Vincent McConnell, and he's with Ariat Style Bullies. He's helped me in the direction of with Liz with Superior Style Bullies.
Hmm.
And I've gotten a dog from Vincent too. He's a brindle. His name's Tonka. It
Ooh, I
means
love
big in
brindles.
Lakota. And
Yeah.
so I was asking him about breeding the dogs. So he was kind of asking me what my vision was and kind of like, what what would you like to do? And so that's when he introduced me to Liz. So it kind of just
Nice.
took off from there. And Liz has been a super helpful. Anything I need to know, just she answers my questions, and just a huge help from Superior Styles.
That's great. Yeah, I actually reached out to her recently. I don't I keep smiling because your dog is so cute and so laid back. I literally just want him. I want you to just push him right through the magic of the internet and just let me hold him. Those ears are so adorable. Now let's talk a little bit about feeding. You mentioned earlier, you getting fed, obviously, and exercise. What do you like to feed your dogs and your pups?
I've learned it from Vincent because I asked him what he fed his dogs. It was a big
Hmm.
concern, and he told me he used Bully Max to kind of have the litter more controllable.
Hmm.
And we don't have much for like resources in our area. It's very
Yeah.
scarce up here, so we're very like we're very new. There's some Frenchies and like dogs in the area, but nothing like of our quality. So we're really really
Oh,
extraordinary in our area. But Bully Max we use right now is deer season. We've been hunting. We're gonna be going out this weekend again, and I have pictures of him. We Makbia, he's really sitting on a deer leg, and he's got blood all over his. He's turned into that raw. But yeah, we'll feed him like whatever we can, like during the summer, like fish and like
oh
deer. But
wow.
alongside with the Bully Max, it really helps. It really does. Like with their health, keeps their coats clean. It really does.
That
Structure,
is that's awesome. It's really funny. I had a German Shepherd Irish setter Bobo who was such a sweetheart and he died in 2013, no, 2016. Years ago, we were in these woods and we couldn't find him for a long time. And he comes back with it was just the bone of a deer's leg in his mouth. And it was right before Christmas. And I wanted to take a picture and say, don't be alarmed if Santa's late. But I thought some people might get offended. But I thought it was kind of funny, because anyway, but he would find all kinds of things, but never one that was like alive or just dead or anything. Although let me tell you, my dogs have rolled into plenty of dead animals, and that's never fun,
oh
especially
yeah,
when they've been sitting for a long time. It's funny, my
oh
pit bull
yeah,
Blue and my lab Benji, they never have, but my original pit mix and my Shepherd lab mix, anything dead, they would just go crazy. So I don't know. I don't know if your dogs do that,
yeah.
but it is a hard
Yeah,
smell to get rid of.
yeah, the dogs are super smart. They can like get into a lot of things and get out of a lot of things too. Like
Yeah,
it's pretty they keep me really busy.
that's awesome. And then what kind of exercise do they get?
We usually go for like I said, we go on hunting trips. We'll go out to the river and go fishing too.
Nice.
Otherwise, we just walk around the block in town. In my yard, I got like ropes on my trees and stuff, and try to have them like hang. And I'm slowly growing into this
Oh, nice.
this
How
realm
long have you
here.
been doing it?
I'm only been in for about a year. I've only had
Wow,
Makbia for like since like May.
really?
I've had the other three bullies for since about a year now. It's been over a
Wow,
year, but I'm just now started. I'm totally green to the area. It's learning a lot about the bully community.
that's great. Well, as a new breeder, what advice do you have for other people getting into the breeding game with the bullies?
Um, First and foremost, make sure you have a team. You need help. You can't do
Absolutely.
this by yourself. It's make sure you're. I'm learning a lot about myself. Um, just the whole thing of like they are who you are. They feel what you feel.
Yeah.
And you know, it's for like future anything, it's just, you know, just do it if you enjoy it, you know. If you love doing
Right.
something, you should do it, you know.
I
And I
agree.
enjoy doing it. I
What's
love
been the
taking
hardest?
care of my dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Sorry to interrupt. I was just
I
curious.
love growing with them. I love I've been enjoying it a lot. It's really helping my family, you know. It's bringing a lot of life
Oh,
into the family with the kids and stuff too.
oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. What's the most challenging part, or what are some of the most challenging parts of this whole thing?
Probably just I would say like the breeding part. Because I'm aiming for 2 litters this next spring here.
Mm,
And you know, it's probably space. You need a lot of space. Probably like the waste is probably like a pretty big concern. I
yeah.
just now got these kennels back here. They really help them keep them inside because they have the trays underneath. It's helped to keep them clean.
Oh, good.
I'm slowly growing into things. We're looking at an outside kennel too to keep them
Oh,
outside. And
cool.
winter's just starting here, so it's gonna get really cold up here. So
Right.
it's just
Now, how do
battling
you
weather,
Yeah.
balancing with the family and friends. Get a lot of help. It's just like kids, you know. They're like
Yeah.
taking care, just part of the family, man. Just
Exactly. They are absolutely part of the family. Now, talk to us about any health testing you get done to make sure everything's good when you have the
um,
puppies.
we're like I said, we're very scarce. I have a
Mm.
veterinarian down about 3.5 hours from here to help us
Oh
with
my God.
AIs and our progesterone and our
Right.
you know, our C sections, and yeah, they're 3.5 hours away from us. It's very scarce up here.
That is
For
tough.
Yep.
Wow. It's good that you have support. Could you do me a favor, James, when you rock, if you rock too far forward, the top of your head gets cut off. It's okay. I mean, you can still rock a little bit. And if you bring that cutie a little more like in front of you, because just oh my God, look at you. Yes, a baby. Okay, I need to have a dog like that because Blue is super cuddly and affectionate, but he's heavy, and I want to be able to I want to lift my pitty up, but he's just too heavy. So the
Yeah,
next,
I have
yeah,
my pit bulls. I hold them the same way. They're my
yeah.
babies too.
Oh, oh my God, look at the way she looks. I kept saying he looks at you.
Yeah,
He's so
Makpia,
adoring.
yeah,
So you
he's
must
very
be like,
cuddly.
you must be way out in the middle of nowhere then, more or
Yeah,
less.
yeah, we're not we live in town, but we
Oh,
just
okay.
our town's very small. We live in the middle of a reservation, Cheyenne River Reservation. Our town's called Eagle Butte, South Dakota. Yeah, it's like I said, resources are very scarce. You're not going to see many Frenchies in South Dakota, especially where we're at, or American
Yeah,
Bullies of this quality.
right.
But yeah, we're good.
I think,
I can't wait to like see the puppies next year.
yeah, me
And
too.
with the bullies, like I said, we're gonna work towards the Frenchies because you know, Makpia just by himself, he's gonna need some.
Yeah.
He's gonna need a companion, you know. So we're gonna work towards a female for him or two.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Now, did you plan to keep him or did you just fall in love?
Oh, Makpia,
Yeah.
or oh yeah, he gets babied. He's our baby. He's a family baby. All the dogs get babied. They get held.
Oh, that's so nice. Now with the next breeding, are you going to try to sell them? Because I would just want to keep all the
Oh no,
Frenchies.
I'm just I'd like to, but I'm just kind of building on the look right now.
Oh, that's
Just
good.
want to, you know, Liz has been a big help. I'll have Peta, is Baymax's son. I got him with Tosha. She's my champagne. Between them two, they're gonna have exotic bullies. Between them two, the litter's gonna be exotic, and they're gonna be they'll be rainbow carriers or quad carriers. Um, and I have another dog named Honey. She has I guess her grandma is like Queen Elsa, I believe the name is, and
Mm,
she's a sister of like a Venom line champion brother or something like that, if I'm not
hmm.
mistaken.
Yeah.
But Honey and Pet are gonna have a litter too, and they'll have straight micros. So I have micros and then exotic bullies,
Oh,
and
wow.
I'll build from them. So if I can, you know, arrange some bullies to be sold, so I can get some females for Makpia here, and that's pretty much my goals right
Oh,
now.
that is fantastic. Now her coloring is gorgeous. So for
Yeah,
people who are listening, could you describe Macpia to us? Her
yeah, he's a blue and
patterning?
tan Merle. He carries
Ooh.
Isabella and tan testable. Yeah, he's his dad, his name's Future. Pretty well known Frenchie.
Yeah.
Liz just mentioned that Makbia's like siblings are with like movie stars and stuff, and then the
Oh,
bullies
cool.
sibling mates are with I believe Tennessee Titans and the Florida Gators.
Oh,
So you
wow.
know, she's a celebrity breeder, and the dogs all have like really, you know, well known people. It's
Oh,
pretty very fortunate to be part of this world
oh
with the
yeah.
bullies.
I bet. Well, I've heard that Frenchies are like a lot of energy, but excuse me, is so mellow.
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
Oh,
He's pretty chill right
exactly
now.
what I
He's still
want.
8, so but he's very
Oh, okay.
energetic when they go outside, and they super excited
Yeah.
to go outside.
Oh, I bet. I know. I see. We're soon, honey. Oh, he's just absolutely precious. So let's talk a little bit about what you have learned so far about the bully community. What are some of the things that you really like? Are there any things that you'd like in the next 10 years you'd like to see change just based on your experience so far?
I'd like to see, well, because the bullies like look is kind of like a deterrent, and a lot of people are fearful of that, and like
Yeah.
I've come to like see it for myself, and you know, they're just gentle giants. I mean,
They
they're
are.
super just family orientated. The temperament's crazy. I mean, you can just it's just a look that scares a lot of people. That and I'd like people to become more aware of like they're super smart dogs, compassionate dogs,
Yeah.
and I just want to like share that they're not like horrible dogs at all. They're very loving dogs, and I get that a lot though. I've seen that not around here, but I've just seen it for myself.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah.
growing up, that people are scared of pit bulls and stuff like that. But I think I just believe it's how the owner is too. And
Yeah, definitely.
how you treat your dogs. I don't keep my dogs tied up or nothing like that. We interact with them every
No.
day. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like
That's
for
where
the
the
future,
problems happen, right? Is the abuse.
yeah, like the future, I just like to see. We're in a very low like income area. And these dogs are very super expensive, and it's just I'd like to see my community be a part of it. Not only for like just for house companionship and stuff. It just it could also be a income provider. Depending
Yeah.
on what your angle is. And right now I'd like to just hang out with the dogs and get to learn more about them. Like I said, learning a lot about myself, and just growing with them, learning by doing, day by day.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really smart. Now, what's the birthing experience like? They're very small. Do they have to have a C-section? Or are they able to
Yes,
deliver? Okay.
yep, yeah. I believe that they're too. Well, I've been told they're basically too expensive to be doing natural like births and stuff like that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do need to do AIs, and they need to have C sections, and that place is 3.5 hours away from us, so resources are very
Oh.
scarce. So, but it's also a good thing because it's a new market here, and it's a new, there's a. I have my cousin in town. She works at the hospital.
Hmm.
One of her coworkers has a couple Frenchies.
Oh, good.
There's another guy might have another Frenchie, but they're not quite as Macbia's level. But yeah,
So the nearest vet is 3.5 hours?
yep.
Oh my gosh. That must be a little scary. Like if something happens or.
For the C-section, we have a close vet about an hour away if something
Oh,
super
good.
serious. But like the
Okay.
major stuff is 3.5 hours away. Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
it's a
Oh,
very
that's good to know.
yep.
Oh, that's good to know. So when you look at the Frenchies that you have versus the bullies, what are some of the similarities and differences in their personalities?
Oh, they're both bully like. Macbia,
Yeah.
he's surrounded by bullies all day, so he's probably a little tougher than most Frenchies. I'm just assuming, but
Right.
he seems pretty chill. But like when he's around the bigger bullies, like I just feel he's being a little bit more tougher, like toughening him because he's. I just feel
Little.
that yeah, he's not all heart. He's just a big heart, and he stands up to all
Oh.
of them. He's. I enjoy watching them interact with each other and stuff. It's a pretty good, nice journey. It's a lot. There's a lot going on.
They must have fun together.
Yeah, we just the kids interact with them every day. It's fun.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about socialization, but it sounds like they get a lot of socializing with your kids and then your
Yeah.
dogs. Do you ever are they too young right now to have them around other dogs that they're not familiar with?
Oh, the dog? No.
Yeah, you're French.
Oh no. Well, we're on the reservation, so we have like res dogs that'll chase after your
Oh,
cars and stuff. So our
okay.
dogs are very well mannered compared to the neighborhood dogs. So and
Oh,
it's
okay.
like I said, it's a big journey. It's a super big journey to be on a reservation with such expensive dogs.
I bet. Are people surprised? Or are they like, what are you doing with Frenchies? Why don't you breed something else? Or are they like, oh, that's
They've
really
never
cool?
seen a Frenchie. The
Yeah.
people have never even seen a Frenchie. They thought he
Wow.
was a Chihuahua, and like he's
I can see
and they
that. Kind of
yeah.
fatter.
Yeah, they thought he's a Chihuahua, but he's not. He's a Frenchie. So we just
Hmm.
slowly explained to everyone that not everybody's seen a dog like this.
Yeah. Wow. That is
Yeah,
really
yeah,
interesting.
he's very unique. He's very unique in our area.
Oh, that is so cool. Now, being Lakota, is there certain things that are really important to you and your family in terms of your culture? If you know, I'm very interested in learning about other cultures. I think it's really interesting.
Oh yes, oh yes, yep.
Tell us about some, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. What would you like to know?
Anything, food, religion,
Oh wow.
community events, anything.
Yeah. Our Lakota people. Yeah, we have a big struggle at home. A lot of our struggles at home is saving the language.
Yeah.
Um, uh, yeah, it's a big part of our dealing is saving our language. It's a big part of our identity. The dogs are very sacred to us. There's a little bit of joking because we actually eat dog up here in our culture up here. But it's kind of a joke whenever I got the dogs because it's like, that's pretty expensive puppy suit, but
Excuse me.
yeah, it was just a joke.
Puppy soup.
And, no, we're
That's
not
something
eating
I've
our
never
dogs,
heard.
but yeah,
Right.
but it's part of our culture and stuff. The dog's very sacred. They're used for healing properties, especially during the
wow.
wintertime when there was no food back in the ancient days when we didn't have no the way we live now. They'd eat dog in the winter, but that is part of our culture here. We also do I have a sweat lodge in my backyard, so we pray. And we have a nipi. It's called Sweat Lodge. We pray in that lodge. We also do Sundance every year. We've been doing that for the past like decade now. It's one of the most important ceremonies of Lakota people. So we're very involved with our lifeway and our language and our land here at home with our Lakota people, and most definitely, the dogs really are part of our culture. But it's a new thing with these dogs here, just like integrating them and having them be a part of our world here.
Oh, that's really nice. Tell us a little bit more about the Sundance. You said that's once a year?
Yeah, we do it during the summer. We have a lot of relatives that come, and we do it every year. We bring in Blokatu. That's the term for summer in Lakota. So the dogs is actual moon. The dogs as moons were coming on solstice, and that's kind of what we're waiting for this winter solstice to come. That's when the dogs as moon will come too. So I'm kind of waiting for that.
What
Then
does
we'll do
that
the
mean?
what's that?
What does that mean, the dog's moon? You mean when they go into...
Yeah, their moon. The
Oh,
female's moon.
yes. Okay. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
my two pit bulls or my two bullies had their moon on I think it was in June during solstice. So we're waiting for this winter solstice to come. That's when their moon comes, so I can do the AI for them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing that. Now, is there a particular breed of dog that people would be more likely to use as food? Obviously not the
Yep.
Frenchies or the bullies.
Yep.
What is that?
I believe it's just I've read it. I've read about it, and I really have some relatives. I'd probably tell you more about it.
Yeah, it's
And
fascinating.
yeah, I'm not directly like involved with puppy soup, but we do have relatives that are like
Mhm.
that are directly know how to do those things, and I have relatives right there to do those. I don't know what puppy
Right.
they use, but
Oh, wow.
I can find out for sure.
That's so interesting. Now, did you grow up speaking Lakota?
But we're all first language English speakers. A lot of us didn't. Like I said, it's a struggle.
I
I do
bet.
have relatives that are full blood and are fluent in Lakota. Yes.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. When I listen to your accent, I grew up in California and I have a lot of friends from Mexico, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of an accent from someone from Mexico. Just a little bit. I don't know if you've ever heard that before.
No.
I like it. I think it's beautiful. You
Cool.
have a beautiful, beautiful
Thank you.
voice. Yeah. Well, was there anything that you wanted to add today? Obviously, we're going to get all the ways we can find you, but it sounds like you're doing great, and having a mentor and people that support you, that I think is
Oh
such a
yes.
big takeaway, right?
Yeah. Oh yes. Wow. I wanted to thank you guys. Thank you, Bully Girl
Oh,
Magazine. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the exposure. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate you guys. This is a very
oh,
like remarkable, epic thing for us and our family, and
oh,
I really appreciate you guys.
oh, that
And
makes me so
thank you, Bully Girl
happy.
Magazine. Thank you, Lisa. You guys are awesome.
Oh, well, you're awesome. I want to thank you. Tell us how we can find you on social media so we can check you out and
I'm
your
on
beautiful
Northern Lakota
dogs.
Bullies, Northern Lakota Bullies 605. I'm on all social media platforms, and Liz is pretty much our our mind of carrying us through this journey here, and she's been a very good leader for us. And special shout out to the Superior Styles team in camp. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping to talk to her on here real soon. Well, everybody keep coming back to the Bully Girl Magazine podcast. Be sure to subscribe to Bully Girl Magazine. Go to the app. You can go on Google Play or the App Store and get the Bully Girl app. Also follow me on social media at Lisa Davis MPH so you can see my Pitbull Blue and my lab Benji. Also follow on Instagram at Bully Girl Mag. Everybody keep coming back. Rate, review, subscribe, and have a great day.